The NBA offseason is buzzing with intrigue, and at the center of the drama stands none other than Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Milwaukee Bucks superstar, who has been synonymous with the franchise's rise to the top in recent years, is now facing a crossroads that could alter the course of his career. With whispers of a potential trade gaining momentum, the big question remains: will Giannis stay with the Bucks, or is a move to a new team on the horizon? NBA insider Shams Charania shed some light on the situation during a recent appearance on the Pat McAfee show, offering insight into the timeline of decisions surrounding Antetokounmpo's future. According to Charania, it's going to be a while before any concrete answers emerge regarding Giannis's next move. His status will not be tied to the NBA draft. It won't be tied to free agency, Charania said. It's much more likely that his future plays out into July and into August. There's a difference between being open-minded and, from what I'm told, exploring other options. The notion that Giannis may be mulling a change of scenery is a topic that has been dominating headlines for several months, but Charania's comments indicate that the situation is far from a quick resolution. Rather than a decision happening in the heat of the summer's free agency frenzy, Giannis's fate may take much longer to materialize. The Bucks and the league at large will be watching carefully to see which direction the two-time MVP ultimately chooses. While speculation continues to run wild, there remains significant skepticism about Giannis leaving Milwaukee, despite the murmurs of a possible trade. Charania notes that the league is very skeptical that the Greek Freak will actually part ways with the team he's been with since 2013, primarily due to his deep-rooted loyalty to the city and the organization that has backed him through thick and thin. Giannis has always been the face of the Bucks' revival and their success over the past decade. From his early years as a raw, unpolished prospect to his transformation into one of the most dominant players in NBA history, Milwaukee has played an instrumental role in Giannis's rise to superstardom. After leading the team to their first championship in 50 years in 2021 and earning back-to-back MVP awards in 2019 and 2020, his bond with the franchise and its passionate fan base is undeniable. In his 2024-25 season, Giannis put up gaudy numbers, averaging 30.4 points, 11.9 rebounds, 6.5 assists, and 1.2 blocks per game over 34.2 minutes. His dominance on both ends of the floor remains unmatched, but even his otherworldly talents can only take a team so far. With the Bucks' championship window still open, but not as wide as it once was, Giannis's future has never seemed more uncertain. Could he be tempted to chase a new opportunity, or will he remain committed to the franchise that helped him build his legacy? It's also important to consider the dynamic of the NBA today, where players, especially superstars, hold more power than ever before. Teams have to navigate the delicate balance between building around their stars while ensuring they don't risk losing them to free agency or trade demands. Giannis has always said that winning is his top priority, but there's no denying that if the Bucks don't show tangible improvement, his patience may wear thin. As the 2024-25 season concluded, questions swirled around how the Bucks might go about improving the roster. The 2024-25 campaign was a reminder that even a player of Giannis's caliber needs help to reach the pinnacle once again. But does that help come from tweaking the current roster, or is it time for a complete overhaul? The Bucks will need to make some major decisions this summer, and those moves will directly impact Giannis's thinking. Looking ahead, it's hard to imagine Giannis leaving Milwaukee. The city has embraced him like no other, and he's embraced the challenge of leading them to glory. However, as the NBA continues to evolve, players of Giannis's stature are increasingly willing to consider all options to maximize their legacies and chances at championships. It's unclear whether the Bucks can put together the right pieces for another title run, but one thing is for sure. Giannis's future will be one of the most talked about storylines of the NBA offseason. With Charania's update suggesting the decision could stretch into July or even August, the anticipation surrounding Giannis's next move will continue to grow. Will he remain the face of the Bucks for years to come, or will a fresh start in a new city be the next chapter in his legendary career? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the NBA landscape could look drastically different by the time Giannis makes his decision, and fans everywhere will be on the edge of their seats, waiting to see which path the Greek Freak chooses.